Hi guys, coming to you from my kitchen. So coming back from spring break is not what we thought it was going to be. But okay, well, we will get through it. So what I wanted to take a little bit of time and talk to you guys about what to expect for the next 5 weeks as we are doing virtual learning. Um, Overall, to be quite honest with you, I can't tell you exactly what to expect from now to the end of 5 weeks because I've never done this either. So just know that we're all in the same boat as far as we're figuring this out as we go. We are going to work together a lot. There's going to be a lot of patience, a lot of communication, but we will figure this out. We're definitely using our success habits of like grit and problem solving and self advocacy and all those other fancy words that we like to use. But just know that we're in this together and we're going to figure this out. So, what are we going to do? Well, we're going to keep learning for several reasons. One, the stuff that we do in sixth grade is going to get built on in seventh grade, in eighth grade, in high school, and blah, 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 blah. Okay, so we're building this really foundational level worth of knowledge, and we need to keep doing that for that reason alone. But also, and honestly, I think it's almost more important, is we need to keep learning because it's what our normal is. Our normal lives are not what they were 3 weeks ago. I went to Walmart the other day and there was no eggs, no toilet paper, no paper towels. You've heard it all, okay? So that is not normal. Like no, not normal at all. But school is, learning is. So it's just going to look a little bit different, but that's okay. Okay? We're going to figure this out together. Also, I don't want you to regress. Like, I don't want you to lose skills that you have worked so hard for. So I'm going off my list here. So that's kind of the overall big picture. What are my expectations of you? Know that you are going to be expected to work on something every day. You guys are going to get an email along with your parents. It's going to have a document with every teacher in the building. And it's basically an overview of what are you going to be doing. It's going to tell you where to find the information. And it's basically like that one that you got for the snow days or our virtual learning snow day. It's going to look a little bit different than that day. We've made some adjustments to it, and we may make it more adjustments as we go through the next 5 weeks. But that work every day. Now, I'm planning on 20 to 30 minutes worth of work for you guys. Now, that's not 20, 30 minutes in front of the TV, watch some TV, type, watch TV for 5 more minutes, then you type. No, it's like 20 minutes of focused work. So if you're doing something else while you're doing that work that I've given you or asked you to do for that day, know that it is going to take you longer, okay? If you are watching Brothers and Sisters, it's going to take you longer than that. By the way, if that's you, you might want, like, let me know that that's happening, okay? Not because I'm trying to get you in trouble or anything like that. It's good to know because I might be able to help you out a little bit, okay? Because as you might hear my kids screaming in the background, I'm mom too, as well as teacher. So it might take me a little bit longer to get some things done as well. Um, so you guys are going to find information on that document, but just know that everything that we do, there's going to be much more detailed information as well as the documents themselves will be found in Google Classroom. As we move through this, I may have to utilize my website a little bit differently for just resource information like how do I split my screen so that I can have a document here and the website here that I'm working off of? Just little things like that. So I haven't figured that out, what that's going to look like yet. I'm still working on that. Office hours. So that term goes back to college. In college, you would have your teachers, your professors would be teaching various classes, and they would have posted office hours. What that meant was I knew as a student that I could go see this teacher between this time and this time on these days of the week, and they would definitely be in their office. Anytime before or after that, who knows? I might be able to catch them, I might not. So that's what that word means. Now, in our virtual learning sense, what that's going to mean is office hours. When I have posted that I have my office hours, if you send me an email, I should respond to you. I wouldn't say instantly, but it's going to be pretty stinking close. Okay. Um, outside of those office hours, you may not get as quick of a response. Okay. Please know that if you have questions, email your teachers. Okay. At that moment, you may find that a lot of us are already on our computers trying to figure out what is this going to look like moving forward. Okay. So just because you have a question and you're like, oh man, like Mrs. Zanner's office hours are from 10 to 11 in the morning, and I have a question at 11:30. Oh, I can't email her again until her afternoon. No, send me the email. Okay. Send the teacher the email. So asking questions. Email is one way. Please be specific in your question. Tell me what you're working on. Tell me what you're stuck with. If you don't know what exactly you're stuck on, tell me what was the last thing that made sense. Sometimes I can figure it out from there. We're going to utilize another platform to help get your questions answered, because sometimes it's easier to verbally ask a question. And if I ask you to draw me a picture, well, I need to be able to see your paper, and I can't in an email. Yeah, you could take a picture and attach it, but I have something else we're going to try. There's a platform called Flipgrid, and you may have used it before. I'll go more in detail about what it is later, but basically what it is, it's a short little video that you will post. I can see your video. I can, pretty sure, respond to you with a video of my own. So we can have this two-way conversation, just not live streamed. Okay, so it's another format for you to ask questions, and we're going to use it for other things as well. Something else, go through my list here. I strongly encourage you to check your email. Maybe not every 5 minutes, but definitely more than once a day. And most definitely, if you have emailed a teacher with a question, you need to be checking that. I would say probably 3 times a day as we figure this out, okay? Especially at the beginning, because we may be figuring out that this doesn't work and I need to send out updates. So check your emails, okay? Some other things. We are going to continue with geology. We're going to finish that up, and then we will move into weather, okay? So please have some grace as we move through this, because a lot of the things that I would do in geology, well, you're not with me to do with you together. So I have to figure out what that's going to look like. If things aren't working, please email me immediately. Like, don't assume that someone else is going to email me with, hey, Miss Tanner, this link doesn't work, or it's blocked, or whatever. Send me the email. I would rather have 35 emails about the same exact thing than nobody saying a thing until later and like, oh, I didn't get it, it wouldn't work. So send me the email, okay? I think I've covered everything. Just know that we are in definitely unprecedented times. Schools closing for the rest of the year. We're going virtual learning for 5 weeks. Like, that's never happened before. So take care of yourselves. Stay in communication and know that we're going to figure this out. We're going to make it through it, and it's all going to be okay. It's just going to look a little different than what we're used to, and that's okay. All right? I will see you guys soon and talk to you later. Bye.